MomoCon. It's Atlanta's answer to Comic-Con. You won't want to miss it.
Hey fanboys, hey fangirls, Carnell Holley here at MomoCon 2025, celebrating 20 years, and I finally caught up with the ever so busy Miss AllieCat.
I'm always so busy, but I love being here. Thank you guys for showing up and being here for our 20th anniversary.
No, as far as MomoCon itself, what were expectations? Because you're not on the ticket officially, but I mean you're officially here.
Yeah, my expectations were like very much fun related, and like for the 20th year, it's like super like the perfect time. So I'm not doing a costume contest, but I do have a booth here and I scheduled some meet and greets so that I can have like a central place to meet everybody who I would probably miss otherwise. So mine was shopping, going to panels, and especially the costume contest tonight. I want to see them from the stage, from the audience. I get to watch from the audience now.
Yeah, so you're normally like the one of the big judges, or what?
Yeah, I'm one of the judges for like the last two or 3 years. I think 2 years. So we take a time all Friday and all Saturday, and probably sometimes on Thursday to judge and look up close to everybody for like 5 minutes each, up to like maybe 130, 50 contestants.
Oh wow!
And they had a pre-screening this year,
Okay.
where there's 88 contestants. So I get to see high quality cosplays walk on stage tonight at 8:30.
Now, how do you think the feel being a spectator?
Ooh, it's really interesting because I started cosplay and like conventions as an attendee. So I really like being thrown back into the attendee because like that's all we are. Besides being on programming, I am just an attendee like every single day.
Nice.
Like
nice.
I love this fandoms.
No pressure, no pressure.
No pressure, no pressure at all.
Now, I got a chance to see your reaction to because she's a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan. So
Yes.
we both got a chance to experience the Sonic the Hedgehog Speed Cafe. Now, how did that come about?
That was interesting. I got a message from Yaya to come over there and be with her. And she's like, you like Sonic? And I was like, yes. So I went and I put on my best Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirt. And I followed her all the way to Atlanta. And we had delicious hot dogs. And it was like, the food was so good for a theme cafe.
Right.
And I was like, the turnout was so good that they said that they would do more.
I know. I
like it.
I liked it. The experience was interesting because I had a buddy of mine, and I'm behind on a couple of videos. So I interviewed the owner, so I got a chance to do that. But prior to coming in as a spectator and seeing that line, it was fast before you know it. I was like, we were already in there. I was like, okay,
Would you say it was Sonic Fest?
pretty much.
Okay, there we go. That works out.
Because I kept saying like, okay, this is fast food. But now what I wanted to ask you, like, did you get a chance to see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
No. I have been delving my hand into commission work and work so much that I have not even stopped. I need there's so many movies I want to watch. But I am ready to watch. I have it downloaded.
Okay.
I do have it downloaded.
Okay.
I have proof. I'll show you after.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Well, I mean,
And I don't mind spoilers, but I am like so excited. If it had Rouge the Bat in it, I would actually like throw myself off a bridge for it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And excitement.
I was trying to, because the voice actors for Sonic the Hedgehog, not the Tails actress is actually in the movie.
Yes.
But I like the voice actor for Sonic is here, and I was trying to get you to, because I know how busy you are, because he was in the press room, and I wanted to like I didn't know if you met him before yet. I was gonna actually sit in. I'm like I didn't know it was a complete pop up. I was like, oh, okay. Let's get it in. I wish AllieCat was here because she would have enjoyed that too.
Yes, I love all the voice actors. My favorite was Dean Bristow, and rest in peace, Dean Bristow, voice of Sonic, Eggman, Dr. Robotnik.
Right.
He was my favorite, so I would love to meet any of the voice actors. I love the voice actors so much. They do such a good job. It's so insane you got to meet them.
No. As far as I'm trying to think off the top. So any Sonic the Hedgehog cosplays that you had planned?
Rouge the Bat is my favorite. I loved her since Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I've always had an issue cosplaying my favorite characters, like Sailor Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Princess Peach was my #1 favorite, and I'm just now cosplaying her this like last year.
Okay.
And I've got this thing where I'm like, oh, am I not good enough to cosplay my favorite character? Am I going to look like her? Because like Princess Peach is tall, but she's also not plus size. She's very petite. And so I'm getting over my personal hurdles just to prove to other cosplayers who are like, oh, I can't cosplay characters because I don't look like her.
Right.
I have to get over mine so I can show them that you can cosplay anything you want.
Sure.
So Rouge the Bat is on my #1 list. I love Rouge the Bat.
I've seen some. I would love to see you in that role as well. You mentioned, I don't know if this is still under wraps for the a character that you plan on, or when are you plan on revealing?
Nothing's under wraps.
Okay.
Nothing's under wraps. Open book.
All right. So as far as Marvel Rivals,
Yes.
because you are a gamer as well,
Very big gamer.
which character are you planning on cosplaying as?
Marvel Rivals, my favorite has been Squirrel Girl for a very long time. So Squirrel Girl came out. They made her a plus size character. So I was like,
I saw what they
yes.
were doing.
yes, I saw what you were doing.
Right,
You know,
right.
just gotta store that energy for the winter. And so I'm like, oh, that fella too. I fell in love with her. Red hair. You got the brown cloak and the accessories. It looks so good. And I'm like, I could fit that. So I'm working on her. It looks really good. I didn't rush her for this convention,
Right.
but she's almost done. I'm so excited. By
Yeah.
the time this comes out, it should be revealed.
At which are you going to debut that costume at which convention?
I'm trying to do it for Comics-Palooza in Houston, Texas next month. I think it's next month on the 20th.
Okay. Nice. Look forward to that.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep you because we're here and they're going to be now. So what are your plans so far for the weekend, expectations, and what have you enjoyed so far?
Yes, my plan and expectations were to like walk around and be with the crowd of everybody and the other cosplayers. Because I started doing conventions and getting out of my shell by meeting other cosplayers and making friends with them. And I don't typically get to do that when I'm guesting because I'm at one central location and it's with people I already know. So my job or my personal job is to walk around and make new friends. Like if you're cosplaying Mario, we're going to be friends. If you're cosplaying Princess Rosalina, we're friends. And actually spend some money in the artist alley because the artists are so like finely hand selected. Like it is just like the top of the top of sellers this year.
I saw this Sailor Moon picture. Like I'm not a huge Sailor Moon guy. I watched it. I'm trying to get my daughter possibly in it. Gateway. Maybe a Princess Mini Moon. This is my little munchkin. Oh my goodness! And she's a big fan of Peach. She is. I don't know if you were looking for a mini Peach because she could be
The baby Peach,
Yeah.
because she got the short hair and a little pacifier.
just
and I'm really small, so that's
just an idea. But I saw the Sailor Moon. I gotta let you know where that picture was because you might be interested in getting that.
Oh, you're gonna spend money. He's gonna make me spend money.
Hey, it's in a good place. You know what I'm saying? Hand washes the other. But I appreciate you every time you like every convention. I like it.
I feel like that.
Now as far as this I'm trying to think. I'm excited because like I was not expecting the 20 years. It just kind of popped up on me.
Yeah, I didn't know it would be 22 today or this year.
Time flies.
Well, that just shows like how big our community has grown. So we're
Right.
back when I first started, you would kind of would age out of it, and like after college, you would like kind of age out of the cosplay community. But now like we have like 30-year-old cosplayers, 40, 50, 60, 70, and it's like we're bringing history with us. We are growing this.
They got the wall.
We have the wall.
Is it on this side?
It'll be on that side on there.
Okay.
I hope you can put some like beautiful B-roll footage over this as we talk about it because it's
Right.
it's been
20
since 2005 since it started.
Do you remember the first time you came here?
First time I came here was in 2015 or 14. I think 15 or 14. I entered the costume contest and lost. And I fell in love. I fell in love with competing after that because it wasn't even. I wasn't even sad I lost. I got to go backstage and they were showing me the winners of like they had perfectly applied ears. It was an IMPA. If you ever see this and you were the IMPA at 2016 MomoCon and you won Best in Show, I adore you because you got me into competing. Their seams were perfect. They had invisible slip stitches, invisible zippers perfectly applied. It was flawless. So like it really boosted my morale to compete.
Nice. Now, as far as your skill levels, like what is your arsenal? I mean, I know you have the wigs. Like, have you added anything since then? Oh, well, most recently, because I know like you're pretty much a master because you are a pro. So I mean,
I've been working on making more simple cosplays very, very clean.
mhm.
So wig working is always different. So it's such a new medium. Sewing's been around forever. I want to get back into armor because armor is such a new medium. And wig styling at this level has usually only been like for drag community, and that's been around since the 80s. So it's still a very young art form. And so I'm really kind of spearheading like what we use and like what techniques we can do, and really just making very simple costumes very clean and building up from there, adding special elements to everything.
All right. Anything for us, like how the fans, future fans, can reach out and support you?
Yes, you can reach me on any social media. It's going to be AllieCat Cosplay. It's ALLIE Cat Cosplay, and it's going to be on every social media. I also have a website being built. It'll be alliecatcosplay.net.
Okay.
And that should be launching sometime at the early of next month.
Oh, okay. Nice. Well, you heard it here. I'm Carnell Holley, and you're watching Carnell Holley Pictures.